ABC 7 business commentator Richard Stern joins us now. And Richard, the pre-election losing streak continues today, sorry to say.
Scott, I'm sorry to say it as well, but it's absolutely right. In kind of a stealth way, the S&P 500 index has now been down for 8 consecutive days, and that has not happened since October of 2008. If you remember 2008, you may want to forget 2008. Really not bad, though, if you keep in mind that after being down 8 days in a row, the S&P 500 is just 5% below its all-time high. That was set in August. And today, top to bottom range, 75 points, up 20 at the high, down 55 at the low. And now let's take a look at the closing numbers. There you see the Dow down not quite 29 points, 16/100%, closing at 17,930.81. That on volume of 749 million shares. The NASDAQ down more than 0.9%, 47 points, closing at 5,058.41. That on volume of 1,833 million shares. And there's the culprit, the S&P down 8 in a row. There you see down 9.25 points, more than 0.4% at 2,088.66. Well, if you own shares of Fitbit, you just might be fit to be tied. Its shares fell more than 33% today after the company said its earnings will be at best ordinary, and they also said that in the fourth quarter their earnings are actually going to come in well short of previous estimates. Their revenue estimates say that they will have total earnings in the neighborhood of $750 million, that versus $975 that Wall Street had been looking for. And oh, by the way, those of you who say, oh, I would love to buy an IPO, the initial public offering, I can never get them. Well, Fitbit came public in June of 2015 at $20 a share. Today you can buy all the Fitbit you want at $8.51, a drop of 57%. Not too pretty.
And I don't think it helps, Richard, that a lot of studies have come out saying that these are not all that accurate, these Fitbits. So
I believe you are right.
All right. And then we have some late news on Starbucks.
Yes, early to see it because it came out after the close, but the numbers look pretty good. Same store sales were up by more than 4%, so we'll see how the stock reacts tomorrow. But on first glance, look pretty positive.
People love their coffee.
And pumpkin spice lattes this time of year. Yeah.
You got it.
Richard, thank you.